So here's my gate. That's my drawing right here on my notebook. Now it's got to go right down there. Now the goal today is to get this gate hung on hinges, all the pickets on, and then I'll figure out the latch right there later. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching the #1 home improvement YouTube channel in the entire world. This video is about building a fence gate. There's nothing too unique about it. It's just another regular gate. It's about 40 inches wide and 6 feet tall. I used hardware from Lowe's for the hinges and the door latch. You'll see more about that pesky door latch later in the video. So far this summer, I've built 6 different gates. I just finished one that is 16 feet wide and is on a whole rolling mechanism. A key to a good gate is 4-inch screws. Each intersection has 2 4-inch screws. Now keep in mind this will shrink over time. May have to tighten it up. But now we're going to put fence pickets all over this thing, even screwing everywhere, even on the diagonals. And it's basically going to laminate this thing into one giant board. Wanted to answer a quick question about the choice of lumber that I used on this project. This is a budget project using treated lumber instead of all cedar. Pressure treated lumber is much less than full cedar. Now there have been times where I mix and match the two together. A lot of time that's on a gate, because pressure treated wood is very heavy. You might get a treated 2x4, just for sake of round numbers. It weighs 20 pounds. These things can be super heavy, especially if you search around in the bunk and try to get a straight one. It's going to be soaking wet. By the time it's finally dried out, it might weigh 5 pounds. That's just to give you an idea of how much these things shrink up. And during that drying process, they can start to warp like crazy. So if you want a really straight fence, I would suggest trying to use all cedar rails. Alright guys, got a situation. I can't keep myself from passing out. Every time I stand up, it's like lights out. Close to lights out. Haven't gone down yet, but had to get down on a knee many times. Not sure what it is. I'm plenty hydrated. I've been taking some drinks. I even had a piece of candy because I thought it might be some low blood sugar. But I don't think it's low blood sugar. I'm not sure. Don't have one of those dang elements. Today would be the perfect day to test it out, to see for sure. I might have a drink packet. I'm going to go check the front and see if I got one of the packets. I don't have one, which is kind of a bummer because I thought about it before I left the house, but was in a hurry. Wanted to make sure I got all my tools, so we're just going to have a ham and cheese sandwich and see if that does anything, because right now it's debilitating. Like, I'm just constantly lightheaded. I'm going to look around in here. See what I got. A whole bunch of mountain houses. No element. Oh well. I'll see you. Got this just wedged in place right there. Getting an idea how much I gotta shave off this bottom corner. It doesn't look that much. So I want this whole thing to come down maybe 1.5 inches and then give it another inch of clearance. So I'm gonna cut 2 inches off that angle there. It should bring the whole gate down and give me a little bit of clearance over here. It is a rental house, and expectations are set with both customers that, hey, you know, you're saving $3,000, but as this dries up, it might start curving on you a little bit. Most people are fine with that, especially when they don't have to look at it and it's just to keep the neighbors on their side of the fence. And now we got to see how much sag there is. There will be sag. This thing's probably a 70-pound door right now. And when it finishes drying, it might be 25 pounds. So I'm going to keep this thing shimmed up on this side for 2 weeks while this thing dries and shrinks up before I let it fly. No sag. I did counter-calculate a little bit of sag in this. So you can see the gap between the building and the thing is, get this fucking thing out of the way. Down low, right at the grout joint, is 1 finger. Come all the way up here. It's a little bit more than a finger. About a finger. So it's perfect, but I'm still gonna keep this shimmed up while this shrinks up and dries. One thing I always like to do when building a gate is the hinge side, I like it supported somehow. Either by another fence, like a wing fence, so you build it on the 90, or it can be attached to a building. In September, I'll be releasing a video of another gate that is different than this gate. And you'll see the difference in how strong the gates are when you've got a building to put your hinge side on. This fence here, I've set that post just a little bit away from the door side so that it'll straighten up and we won't have any sag. When I'm talking about sag, I'm not talking about the actual gate panel sagging. I'm talking about that post curving over because of the weight. But please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've got a ton of projects coming your way. They're mild to wild. Could be drywall repairs, adding receptacles in a bathroom, small bathroom remodel, to a full addition. I do have this kind of screwed off through the fence into this picket. What I don't want to happen is the wind grab this thing and rip it off while I'm gone. I'll be gone for 4 or 5 days, and then I gotta work on more gates. So I'm trying to use 3/8 inch redheads, and they did not work. So they're just pulling through. This brick is just so fragile that they won't bite. You can see how many times they've tried to attach this board here. We got holes here, 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 here. Okay, try number 3. These ones didn't work. This one, I have 2 of these. This one bit on the bottom, and I'm gonna try this one on the top. I also got a whole bunch of liquid nails on there too. Okay, we are all set with this gate, finally. These have decent gription, but there is glue slathered all the way, top to bottom on there. How long do you think it'll last? Wanted to thank everybody for watching again. If you've got questions, put them down below. I'll try to answer them. Maybe someone else can help answer them. If you want to get in touch with me directly, Patreon is the only way to do that. I'll put a link for that down in the description. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.